A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Noles will kick it away first. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Clemson's offense will get first crack at it today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Clemson will send the punt team out. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Florida State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what the...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Klubnik. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Reels it in down the right side. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They'll try the run. They'll give him maybe one on the get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off play action on 1st down. Bears the pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Hunt is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Klubnik. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Drops it up to 25 in stride. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tiger.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Robinson. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Right on the money. Just just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pittman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's dragged down. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipke if they can stop him on third down. Got it on the outside. It's McCroy. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, going to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. Fourth down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big fourth down.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll pull it down.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Makes the catch. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. All out of space. And how about that run? A huge gain and a slide at the end. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
To the air on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Noles are in a mess here on third and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost a fire on second down. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins, great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Good timing on the quick out. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's random. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Buys a little time. Quarterback gets past the marker. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds space on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking downfield on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and pull it away. It'll be 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Tigers will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Blackwell. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's White. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Wide open downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Fires to the tight end. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. It's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially.
Makes the catch on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference, defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. On the run, it's Randall. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. Plows through the defense. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Hand off from the shotgun. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room can be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Under fire. The throw. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge game.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Throwing right. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. We got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. the play fake. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. Right back to the well. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Castellanos. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He'll do it himself. Quick spin on the run. Got the 1st down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finding open areas. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense.
Another 1st down.
Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The give is to Williams. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
To the air, it's Applewhite. Here's a heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. And it's incomplete on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On fourth down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless. You know that you're losing possession. You're coming off the field.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
In the red zone.
They want that clock to run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. The 50, the 40, the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Oregon has the lead currently at Autzen Stadium, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by just 2 over Texas.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side. Touchdown, Clemson! And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nice move to keep running.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
Out of bounds at the 41. Brings up.
Back to pass, it's Applewhite. He's going to take off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. The run from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated in certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it.